We're going to talk a little soccer.
Yeah, the San Diego FC had a rough go.
They've had a rough – people have figured them out a little bit. Now, they're on the road. That's the thing. I told you a couple of weeks ago they had this nice start. They ambushed a lot of people with their style, their physicality, etc. They played all home games. So they have a stretch where they're playing 7 of 10 matches on the road. And they went into Charlotte and they got whacked. And Charlotte's the best team in the Eastern Conference of MLS. So SDFC has now lost 3 in a row. So they're going to need to gather some momentum back. They're 4-3-2. Charlotte, though, just owned them, outshot them 11-2. And you normally don't see that in a professional Major League Soccer game, to give up that many shots, but they just were not competitive. Team USA, we've been talking about the U.S. women. We've been talking about the men. Big setback for Team USA's women. Trinity Rodman has re-injured her back again. And she's really one of the dynamic leaders up front for the USA national women's team. She's playing in the National Women's Soccer League in the Pacific Northwest up in Portland, and she got hurt again. San Diego Sockers, we don't talk a lot about it. They don't get a lot of coverage. They lost the championship game last night in Chihuahua, Mexico. MASL, which is the Arena Soccer League, the indoor league. Sockers were going for their 17th championship. Of course, they're playing in the brand new arena up in Oceanside. Had a 3-1 lead. It's a very tight, small arena. It's not 200 feet long like San Diego Sports Arena is, or like the new arena in Oceanside is. And they just had a tough time. They wound up losing the regulation game. Then it went to an overtime, and they wound up losing in the overtime. At a 3-1 lead, wound up losing 10-6. Playing in Mexico, playing at altitude, playing in an angry stadium. And that's part of the problem is Chihuahua got a 33-match winning streak now. So they end the soccer season. Good team, good organization. They don't market it very well. It's not what it used to be when it used to really have a place in the winter sports schedule here in San Diego. But that's tough that they have. This is the 3rd year in a row they've had to play the final round of the championship round in Chihuahua, which is an impossible place to win. So you got SDFC, Team USA, and a Sox.
I think it's cool that we talk soccer. You know, and it's important, you know, especially of all the advances we've made here in San Diego. And, you know, back in the 80s, the San Diego Sockers were dominant. I remember talking with you about it. You were the play-by-play guy for the Cleveland Force.
Way back in the early days of indoor soccer.
Yeah.
Major Indoor Soccer League at that point.
Yeah, MISL.
Right.
And back then, I remember I was a student at UCSD, and I worked at the Sockers games and the Clippers games in the sports arena, selling popcorn up and down the aisles.
Oh, they were
San
Diego Sockers at that point. I mean, Julie V, Stevie Jungle.
Yes.
I mean, they had great players. They were a load. I mean, they were drawing, when I came in one year with Cleveland, I swear they were drawing 8,000 fans. The sports arena just rocked, and they were really good at home. And Julie V was just a spectacular player.
Yeah, he was. He was tremendous, and it was a great vibe in the sports arena. But you know what? The San Diego FC, I mean, they had one dude got 2 yellows, and he got removed. They're playing a man short in that game.
Yeah, played man short for 49 minutes.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's a tough go on the road. I think maybe we're a little too excited by that start that they've had, so maybe coming back to earth, regressing to the mean.
Well, all the road matches right now kind of catching up to them. But it's a 34-game schedule. There's still a lot of soccer to be played.
All right.
Okay, so it's time for you to join us